Hello all, we're going live. We're back on planet A. So this is AHEI. The planet is AHEI. Oh, good. I'm doing a quick scan. Like I got some cavern stuff, but not a lot. That's all right. What I wanted to show was what I've got over here, which is we got the interceptor. Inside the interceptor, I named it BB Glass Soul because the name of it after I got it was called Glass Soul A. And I wanted to give it a little more positive spin there. A little more confidence in what it was. So, what I've got going on in here is I've got some radiant shards for the fuel. I've got some inverted mirrors from when I was going after radiant shards and after inverted mirrors. I've got some pugnium. I got some antimatter, which I found along the way. And then these were things I cracked from the glass. No. Alright, yeah. And then I did some organizing, so I've got a little more of everything. And it's weird because, and I know it's weird because it's not, you know, the 999,000 stuff, but I with 1,000 I feel like I got enough because I'm so used to having 300 or 500, so this just feels like, yeah, we're doing all right. So we've got enough ferrite, carbon, sodium, and cobalt to make sure that I've got the basics for, you know, making things if I need to. I used some of my hydrogen to make some life support gel and some fuel. And then you'll notice that I have a lot of oxygen. Well, I actually have a whole lot of oxygen and a whole lot of copper. And that's because one of the buildings around here has you know, like an oxygen farm and a ore mine and a copper mine, that sort of thing. So I have that in my solar. And I also have some stuff in the solar that I will probably need later in the run that we're doing here in the expedition. So we'll just keep that handy. If we have to come up on a freighter, we'll move everything over into, you know, better storage. But the solar is there, and I can call it any time. So I feel like we've got a good compromise going on for that. With the interceptor, another thing that I did, I got some glass, so that's a long story, but there was a little more fighting and stuff than maybe I normally would do. But I got some good life support tanks. I mean, really good life support tanks. Some more sprint distance, which I'm excited about. And definitely another shield, which I'm also excited about. The thing I didn't do was put in my hazmat gauntlet because I forgot to make the sodium nitrate, but now I can at least, I can at least start it because I have the chromatic metal. So let me do that. And I knew there was a thing. My whole reason for doing stuff was to get that sodium nitrate. So I feel a little silly, but you know. I said I feel a little silly because I meant to get the sodium nitrate. That was kind of like my whole reason for going around getting everything. Yep, I do. So that will solve the problem in about 15 seconds here. Apparently 40 or however much sodium turns into sodium nitrite fairly quickly. Alright, there we go. There's that, that. And then the other thing I did is on the multi-tool, I fixed everything, right? So now I have, you know, all the spots. I've got that S-class scanner and the B-class scanner sort of sitting together really nicely. I've got some extra damage and fire rate. Like this fire rate is plus 15% with a reload time of minus 13. So even though I have a +1 damage rate, and that's about it, it will actually do a lot of damage because it'll do it faster, harder, that sort of thing. So that's kind of nice. And of course, with the mining tool, it's just very effective for getting everything that I need now. So we're in a really good place right now. So I'm gonna get back into the ship for a moment, and let's take a look at what technically we need to do next. I think. Oh, technically we need to claim some rewards. Shall we do that? Yes. Because I have done all that shooting and wandering around and whatever, I did get like the Radiant shards and the Atlantidium. And the thing you need to know about the Atlantidium is you have to have them all in hand. Like if you use it for anything else and it drops below 256, even if you shot approximately 256, it's not going to count it unless it's all in your exosuit at once. So just know. So let's get that. And, ooh, quad turbo. Now here's the thing, don't sell that quad turbo, you're gonna need it. So when you see it, just make sure you tuck it where you're not immediately gonna sell it, because you're gonna need it for one of the projects later. Do put in your hazard protection, because that's awesome. Go. Actually, I might do some moving around here. I'm gonna do some moving around here because we learned a thing. Let's see, is that the one? Yes, that's what we learned. With the hazard protection, it does boost you if you do hazard protection. It does. It gives you much better. But if you'll use your X-class upgrade and put it into the purple spot. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Very pretty. So, yeah, something of which to be aware. Alright. So, here's the cloaking device. And I gotta tell you, I love this thing. I was running on another game. I'm playing another game. I was running from some spiders. And I held down the cloaking device, and you could still run while you're cloaked. So it gave me just enough of an edge to get away from them, and I was never so grateful, because I was not ready for them. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get the Radiance, and that's going to get me some cool stuff, too. Ooh, another hazard protection. Second. Mining beam module? Oh my goodness. This is nice. Alright, let's put this in. I'm gonna put the hazard protection in. And I mean, that's pretty nice, I think. I think one of these I got by digging, so this is just a happy surprise. I guess we're gonna be alright that way. And then, let's go back. Okay, the optical drill. I guess I can put this over here. Actually, I guess we can move everything, can't we? Because I've got the... Let's put this here. This here. Well, here, maybe. Put this up here. This here. Fill these in. We're at 100%. I don't, which is really weird. What it means is these super spots are somewhere in these 5 here. So so there's no super spot yet. It's just I don't even know how that's possible, but it just missed him by that much, I guess. Alright, so this is a spiffy little mining beam. I mean, wow, look at that. So that'll be nice. Okay, well, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I have a nanite. So let's see. A prepackaged launch. Yes, we're going to take that. Even though the terrifying sample I'm not too happy with, but the first archive we get to, I'll just sell it. I have 4. You have to have 3,000 nanites. I have 4,000. Well, radiant shards. All right, just a second. Let me show you this because this is actually kind of really cool. All right, I'll be spending some of my ship's fuel here, and we'll just go ahead and do the full 10 because you should see this. It's not a bad deal. But you can make 500 in like a couple minutes. So that means just to replace them, you know, all I have to do is go find some radiant shards. And you get 10 of them, and, you know. And when you're on a world like this one, that's not bad. I've apparently done a lot of radiant shards around here, so I might have to fly somewhere else. Oh, there's some down there. I'll go grab those. That way I have a little fuel. Oh, and I need to find some white boxes. I now have 5 buses. I wonder if I can get one here. I seem to be able to. Got 1, got 2. Go. Go back close enough now. I don't actually need 10. I mean, I just need some to make sure I have the fuel so I don't run out. Yeah. Especially since I think on this particular run we encounter a lot of dissonant worlds. But that's another reason that I'm keeping the solar ship, is, well, okay, you know. Anyway, so that's how you make nanites on the very quick. And so I have 7, and that'll do, you know, I don't actually have all my animals, because we did that on the discoveries here. No, not only do I not have all the animals, I still need to get like 3 more, it looks like, but it would be worth doing. So now we got those. Alright, so what that means is I'm gonna have to go back to the ship and go fly and look for some water. Well, I got a pretty good distance with it, yeah. It's pretty nice all around. I feel a little more confident, a little less worried about, you know. I saw that, yeah, I'm gonna stop and get it. Okay, so now I have 4, so I need 1 more white box, and then I'll have health maximum. Very good. Yes, I think I did. I did not do all of this. And so far, I don't think I know what, you know, all of these numbers mean, but I'm hoping we kind of learn as we go through the storyline. Apparently, there's like a whole arc, you know, so we're getting pieces of the storyline. Was it me, officer? Was not me. I have not, well, no, I haven't been down to the cave, actually. But, I did scan, so I do know, you know. Yeah, I think so. We're okay on the supplies, so I'm not too worried about them. I know. I have a little bit of silver in the, I think in the solar. Yeah. Interloper International Airport, that's off planet. HSHQ, that's on planet. I haven't been there. I'm curious. Just kind of looking at them to see if that one. Crystal Chimer. Singularity Nip Farm. Market. Well, I don't see the one that I went to, so that doesn't mean it's not there, but I think it loads by first come, first serve kind of thing, you know. Alright. Now, what I haven't done is gone to the space station and check the modules, so we're going to go there real quick. Have not done yet. And then let's take a look at what we need to do while we're doing that for the expedition. And so that's phase prayer. Present the object to the atlas. Okay, so that's going to be us traveling. The object of interest. Talk to the guy here. Yeah, this time we'll grab the kangaroos. I don't think we need the fungal modal to cactus flesh. I don't know, but I might go ahead and grab them just in case. One, I can afford it. And as you can see, I made a little chunk of change with just using the scanner. Hydrate. Alrighty. Now, one of the reasons I want to go through the space station is nobody else that I've noticed has done this to just go look and see what they have here. And I know that there are going to be extreme planets along the way. So I kind of want to get a module or two if they have, or if I haven't done the exosuit yet, I want to go get that. But I think I did. I think we've been here. I just think we came in, got the suit, and then went back out. Yeah, we did do that. So, let's see what the modules are, though. Okay, so there's a toxic protection, a shield module, and a thermal protection. I am going to get the thermal and the toxic. I would normally get the shield, but you don't have all the slots yet, and since I know that we have this space station, I may come back for it later. All right, let's talk to this guy. Oh, we got a positron module, which I do not have. Yeah, nothing. Thanks anyway. Nope. Thank you. Alright, that was fun. You know, let's try. I may have to change my, my shape. Just a second. My view, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Ion battery? Thank you, sir. That is most helpful. We change the view again. I don't think this is one where we grab the nanite. Oh, wait. No, I guess we can grab it from the table, huh? Right, yeah. Now, I already have some hydraulic wiring, just so we're aware. And I actually have 3 wiring looms. They just have to all be in my solar right now. I am going to get the pyrite, because our little ship does use it. And I'm going to go ahead and get the phosphorus. We'll just put it in the ship for right now. Alright, great. Moment, and we're gonna do real quick organizing. Oh, I do want to sell those terrible whatevers, so right, moving this to the starship, this to the starship, definitely moving this to the starship, and this to the starship. Putting this in will save a lot of agony later. But I think we're going to have to fill in these holes and move things over. Yeah. Look at all these different little ships going on here. I could, couldn't I? But I was just checking to see if this one had anything like dioxide or something. Apparently not. Sure. You have uranium. Thank you, sir. I already have some phosphorus, so don't worry about it. However, would you be interested in a floppy eye? Yes. Enjoy! He's a scientist. He loves that kind of stuff, right? 1 million, and I now have I have a lot of money now. All right, we're gonna put the prepackaged launcher with whichever one is the launcher. We'll know here in just a minute. There we go. There's the launcher, and then go back into the exosuit. And we're gonna move the uranium over. Scroll down. Oh no, there's a pyrite. I guess we're moving the gecko over to the ship for next time. Oh, I forgot. I found a Sentinel boundary map. I'm just saying. I did. And it wasn't even the glass that I popped. It was I did a buried cache, and it was in the buried, and there it was. Yeah, it was an awesome little moment. I was like, ooh, find. It was one of those and what really surprised me, it was one of those that usually just gives out nanites, you know. And yeah, I was very excited. It was very nice. Okay, well, I think we might actually be ready to try to go to a different system now. We have a hyperdrive range of 797, so we might just be able to do a direct go. Right, so the thing we need to do now is to go into the expedition, because sometimes if you don't make sure it's clicked on, it redirects you to different things, so we want to avoid that. So we're going to go ahead and go, take it off. I feel like that was a good. I'm glad we stopped to check for the modules there. All right, the galaxy map. And then we're just going to follow it along here and take it all the way to Zamenum. Okay. Yep. I like the ship too. It came out really nice. I like how it kind of splits out and the way the wings are, and it feels compact enough to fly. You know, it doesn't feel so big. I'm thinking, why am I driving this thing? Yep. Oh, awesome. Flying, we're flying. That's actually a joke, or a rendition of part of a joke. There used to be a scene in a movie where there was a young lady guiding through a museum thing, and walking, and it's just kind of become kind of like a family joke with us. Anytime we're having like a moment where we're all just kind of continuing on something, just sort of adapting. All right, so I'm gonna go into the space station real quick. I can put my foot down and say I've been there. We won't do much besides that, because we're going to come right back out, because we're here for a reason. But I like to make sure that I have at least a save point of some sort when I'm doing some new big thing. So, yeah. And I know it auto-saves, but this is a habit I've had since before they did the auto-save. We'll just put it that way. There's that. We'll come back in for anything that we need, but there we go. Now let's go find our the construct head. Not yet, no. First of all, I realized I need to make sure I have the construct head. I do. Alright. access. Press A to engage the hyperdrive. Alright, I thought I was here. We are here. Okay, so it says it should be here. Looking for the Atlas. Yep, one would think. I'm gonna backtrack, I think, is what I'm gonna do if I can't find it. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. Well, it showed me, I guess, it showed me the mission. Alright, let's try this again. I'm coming in here. Alright, let's commune with the Atlas, the expedition. Yep, and we followed the mission. I did. Yep, it says we're here. Alright, you know, this is an easy solve, actually. Alright, just a second. I'm coming out. We're gonna go back to the station, and we're gonna go back to the first station. And this one's easy to solve. And this is why we have the stations. Right. We're gonna keep it simple. Yep, we're gonna go to the first station, and then we'll start from there and make sure. It says locate Atlas interface in space, and it says follow the mission path. Well, I followed the mission path, but maybe you have to do it by the Atlas path. So let's try this again. Yep. Okay. We're back at the original. Yep. Oh, we have the fuel. Fuel is not a problem with this baby. Yep. Yep. But we'll check anyway. Alright, expedition. Click on the expedition. It says prayer 1, when in space, access the galaxy map and follow the mission path to locate the Atlas unit. And use A to engage hyperdrive. Alright. Here we go. Nope. Press down. Galaxy. says expedition route. So, okay, there's Iveca, and then the last one is over there at the. But I'm gonna take a moment. We're gonna look at this. Back out. Atlas Station. Please hold. I don't know why it's going there. So we're going to try and go to the Atlas Station, since it didn't take us to, because we're supposed to present it to the Atlas, and there was no Atlas at the other one. So, worst case is it doesn't work and it just gives us the Atlas dialogue. It did have the mission thing, it just didn't have the Atlas. It did. I noticed that. I was like, that's very interesting. I know, and just having anxiety. This is, I mean, we were taking it slow anyway, so I don't mind being kind of experimental with it, because, you know. If this works, we'll know it works, you know, and then it'll put us back on the path for getting rendezvous, whatever. Now we'll see if it's the right Atlas. Atlas interface discovered. We will know, won't we? Right, it has to give you a series. And, you know, it'll have a dialogue that relates to the mission. Right. Learn the Atlas word for traveler. Search. Oh, yep, it's saying it's taking my construct, so I'm gonna present it. I have the Seed of Dreams. Unfortunately, I have the chromatic metal to make it all. Alright, we've seen the guys. I'll go ahead and try, but as I understand it, you only get one word at the first Atlas. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to trip them all, because So, we are going to go claim our reward. The Seed of Dreams Revelation and the Warp Hypercore. Awesome. The Storm Crystal, I think I have one, is actually in the solar. But we're going to be on places, I believe, that have Storm Crystals. Alright, so let's make this Seed of Dreams. There we go. And we take it, you take it to the next atlas eventually. So you gotta kind of keep a hold of it, so we'll just kind of put it, kind of like we did with the, you know, put it where we're not gonna sell it kind of thing. Besides, I don't think the seeds are actually worth that much. However, we get units on this one, gold nuggets, and a supreme hyperdrive. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna put this here. And now we can go 1,000 something. So that gave us a 221 light year hyperdrive range. So not so bad. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is go to the first rendezvous point, which is, I think is what happened, is it took us to the rendezvous point, but not to the Atlas. So I think, and this is an opinion, okay, but I think we're meant to kind of explore a little as we're going along too, it looks like. So, yeah. Alright. And before we go zipping off, we're going to go ahead and go to the space station. No, this is a whole different system. Ooh, there's a sharded planet over there. That's kind of a different looking space station. Sorry. The name of the planet is Link, and it was discovered by your bank account. It's so nice not to be a fugitive. I did. I had a lot of fun. It really was. But the difference in the experience. All right, we're gonna fill in some of these holes over here because I need some more. Sir, how are you today? Do you happen to have some good modules? I already have toxic. You have underwater. Well, those are very nice, but thank you. That's not what I needed. Okay. So let's make sure we're on the right thing. We're on pilgrimage. Following the expedition route. Yeah, it was taking us back all the way to the rendezvous. I am sorry to hear that, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that might. Hey, alright, so what we're gonna do, normally I'd stop at the space station. We're gonna go directly to, because it's the rendezvous, we're gonna go directly to the rendezvous. X to tag. We're holding X to tag, because as per usual, someone has put down a base. This kind of fits right in the front, at least by the time I get on. And maybe it's not that way when others first start, but by the time I, who have a console, gets on, there's always some base that's right in front of it. Yeah, me too. Right. Okay, so this is on the side of a mountain. And the destination, I was thinking would be over there, but... like comm balls or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'd gotten a little... We're just gonna land then. We're gonna try to land. I don't want you to go so far. I want you to land. Here where it says their approximate location. Oh, I think that's not. Okay, there it is, yeah. Let's take a look. Yep, 1,000. We're gonna go where the comm ball is. be a little further than 1,000. Yeah, it's looking like it's really far away though. So it's not bad. We'll just backtrack. Oh, yeah, that's a minor settlement. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and come here and then go back up. There's another one right there, but it says arrive in 3 hours. Yeah, it's in the opposite direction though, so see where it takes us. Because we did find the minor settlement with that one, so it could be something interesting. On the other side of that town here. What that is. Oh, well. It's an A-class interceptor. So, well. Oh, well. That's very nice. We're gonna go back to... Well, I guess we can mark it, can't we? Minute. Put a save beacon here. Use metal plating. Like you said, in case the... And then we can remove it when we have it. Right. Change color. Make it yellow.
Thermal protection fully.
Okay, well, alright, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to throw some punches. That way it'll have the other thing. Well, that's exactly true. I'm getting words, and then I'm gonna do the thing. thing. As we're totally claiming an A class. Yes, we are. Interceptor, yes. We think 1,000 hyperlight is good. You know what I mean? I think 1,000 hyperlight years is good. Awesome. All right. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna claim it. We'll be able to call it to us and whatever at a different time. We're just claiming it. Right. Once we put the brain in, it's mine. So, and they're two different kinds of interceptors. So, yeah. I mean, we'll probably name it Tiger when we're done, but. There we go. And we had everything we needed. And we are just going to claim it. Just like so. I'm going to pat its nose and say, baby, I'm coming back for you. Or calling you, anyway. Yeah, let's take a look at that. It's very nice. Let's see. Even right now, without changing anything, it's got a 637 light year hyperdrive. Its maneuverability is 362. Its damage potential is already 419. And the shield strength is also, it's 184. So, I'm just going to go ahead and give it the 2 warp cells that we got, so it's not hungry. There we go. Little snack. And it comes with a teleport receiver already, so we won't have to switch between them. And it's got a phase beam to go with
Ground
the
protection fully.
cannon. So, fun times. All right. Not much. We still have plenty of room. It's, you know, there's. You can see the difference, obviously, you know. And so, obviously, we're going to be switching stuff over. Just not right now. Just not on a planet that's on fire. That's right. Right now, our goal is to find our rendezvous, which means I think I am going to have to, because they probably did just change it. So the hyperballs weren't all. Yeah, thank you for whomever did that. That was genuinely awesome. I did, yes. Yeah, because I knew they didn't need another save thing over there, you know. I did not see it. I did. Not a communication station? No. No, that... Oh. It says Singulator Spaceport Rendezvous 1. I don't think... That's it. I think it's the wrong direction, but I could be wrong. No, I think it's somebody's, base, yeah. No, I think we're just gonna have to suck it up and recognize it and walk it. That's probably the best. Yep. But I enjoyed the plans because you know what happened is we got us a new interceptor. Hoping I'm gonna see it, but I just don't. Don't tell me the landing area is not clear. I know it is. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so not deploying the marked beacon. Oh, that's the volcano thing. I was like, what's on there?
Technology recharge.
I got phosphorus. I got ion batteries. I do. Yes. And my starship has plenty of launch fuel. But we'll make sure. We will make sure. 'Cause that's
Technology recharge.
there we go. We're at 100%. So we can call it to us if it gets weathery. Yep.
Protection fully.
The reason I know it's not that tall is because it says it's 22 minutes away, and even at, 1500, I should be able to reach it fairly easily. I am. Ooh, that looks like a damaged machinery. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Still heading in the right direction, so yes, finders keepers. Two damaged machineries here. Yep, that'll be very nice. So problem is it's telling me where it's at, but it's, you know. Well, I'm apparently getting silver. One of them, but I'm not sure I'll be able to find the other because I can't use the one is good, and just get some of this over here, maybe not all of it. I'm course correcting. I am. Mountain sidewalk thing. Now I feel really silly if the base is right there. Well, yeah. Because we at least know it's close to it or whatever. I believe that's the first time I've ever used a Gravitino ball as a brake. There it is. I can see it now. The base over there is called Singularity. So you would have to come down the hill. So we'll take another look at that. Just a second. I moved it pretty quick. That's about 269 units, and it's Singularity Spaceport Rendezvous 1. So if you park close to there, you'd have to come straight down that mountain. But you'd be close. And in this base, there is a base there, but it never showed up. Uthami Gethel, so that's somebody pretty new. And that may not last long, you know what I mean, because of where it's at. Yeah, no. Yes. I think that is what we're gonna do. Okay, so at some point we're gonna go looking for what we need here. But first, we're gonna call this. We're gonna jump in. Jump out, and we're just gonna yeah, we're gonna save here, I think. So technically speaking, we have finished phase 1, pilgrimage 1, and it's gonna give us expansion slots for the multi-tool, regular storage for the ship and the exosuit, and a prepackaged paralysis mortar unit. Okay. I'll go ahead and put that in. Because, you know, it's okay to live dangerously when you're normal. Oh, it's a paralysis mortar. These things are awesome. Ah, yes. Okay. And you can charge that with unstable plasma. Yeah. Okay. Oh, which is why you need the other. Yep. Okay. Alright, and then we get from the final phase award poster plans, so we're gonna grab those. I like posters. Alright, I think we're gonna call it good here. I am probably gonna see if I can get some basic materials. Because this is a volcanic planet, there's gonna be some basalt, and I'm going to want to grab that while I can. And then maybe a couple I'll probably go through, and off screen I'll grab from this camp at least some of the resources that are here. I suspect that the ship that we found is the ship we would find if we did that right there. What I might do is take a moment just so everyone can look at it and see, because they might prefer this kind, but this is this kind of pistol if you're more into that for the it looks more like a pistol than a rifle. I do, so let's take a look. And the memory registers here. Okay, oh gosh, math. Okay, 22 minus 6 is 16. And then 1 plus 4 is 5, and 7 plus 4 is 11. So. So 16, 5. And 11. All right, we're gonna lift the lockdown. Oh, I got a jetpack. Yeah. Let's deactivate the multi-tool shield. It's the B as in boy class. Although it already has a plasma launcher as part of it. I might go ahead and grab it just because I can get that plasma launcher there. And, well, I have a paralysis launch thing, which stuns the it stuns the sentinels. I don't have a plasma launcher, so I'm just going to take it and keep it. I'm not going to make it my main baby. It's just, when I go deal with monstrosities, it'll be handy to have. I might name her Billy. Alright, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to gather up stuff around here that what I get is what I get. We're going to call it good here. Thank you. And I hope you have a really good night. We are officially done with phase 1, yeah.